So what we're doing today is we are putting this mulch in our flower beds. We're going to start with a little flower bed that I made. It's over in the corner over by the garden. And this is some really nice mulch. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It looks like it's going to be, well, I'm really excited to get it down. It ought to be pretty cool. Anyways. This is 5 dippers. He said in the truck he could carry 6 dippers. This is 5, but I think 5 should probably do it. Okay. That's good. So this is going to be our sunflower bed. At the very front, we're going to put in some peppers. We're going to put in, I think that's a purple pepper on the right, and that's an ahi pepper on the left. So they should be a little bit decorative, but functional. Got to be able to still find those holes when it comes time to, well, no, I guess not. It's already planted the sunflower seeds in it. Shouldn't have any trouble pulling it through. Well, so we're losing all of our weed fabric that we had over the top of our garden right now. I don't know how fast the winds are out there, but they are insane. Oh.
It's making snow. It's making snow.
It does look like snow, doesn't it? But it's called hail.
Yeah.
Look at Kira's trampoline. It's going to get covered up in hail. We had a challenge in the night. We had 60-mile-an-hour winds, and they were ruthless. It actually could have been a lot worse. But what I'm finding is I have got to do something about how this fabric is put in. This fabric is, I think it's still going to be a good thing. This is actually not, because there are several people that commented about this, and they wanted to know whether or not this fabric was the really thin stuff that you get at some of the big box stores, or whether or not this was actual thick landscaping type fabric. This is the hardcore stuff. This stuff is really thick and should be really good. Although I hadn't completely finished tacking it down when we had these 60-mile-an-hour winds last night. And because of that, it's going to give me probably an extra half an hour, 45 minutes worth of work today, when I really don't have time. Today we got to move the pigs, we got to move the chickens, we got to mow. That's the other thing. I mean, if you want to have a nice yard, you got to mow it. And man, I hate to mow. Fortunately, Kira kind of likes it because she can drive, and it's kind of like driving without a license or something, so she kind of digs it. But anyway, we'll get with it. Why can't we all just get along, huh? that what you think, Norman? Why can't they just get along? Why are they so silly? Gee whiz. You know, even with that much of a heavy rain, it never ceases to amaze me how this creek, which never dries up, does not ever get that full. I mean, that was a really heavy flash flood type rain, and it did not just go crazy. I don't know, maybe it's just so vertical that everything starts to go down to the main creek really, really quickly, and so it doesn't have time to pool up in this thing. Got our new chicks today. All these Cornish cross, there's 30 of them. All of them arrived alive. That's always nice. All right, we mulched our garden, our flower garden. I'm gonna show you guys this. Oh, it feels so much better. So much better have that done. Think about it, dude. Don't even think about it.
Tyson!
Pummelfied.
Oof. Tyson!
We did it. We got all of the mulching done. If you look over here, we've got it at the peach trees, the apple trees, the cherry trees. We even did it in the front yard around the crepe myrtles, and we did it in the garden area. We've got some ligustrum in there, and we've got some trumpet vine and some things like that. And actually, the other thing that we got today, which I didn't film actually planting, but let me show you, is planted a couple of bananas. Now these bananas, where we are here in North Carolina, I think we're in zone, I really don't want to say what zone because I could be wrong. I'll take a shot at it. I think it might be 7B. And in this zone, they'll grow up, they'll get real tall, but they will never probably produce bananas, which is fine. But we've got that done. Now, got one more thing for you. And that is the daily joke. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. So why do cows have hooves instead of toes? Wait, no, that's... Okay, why do cows have hooves instead of toes? What?